The hum of the baby monitor was the only thing cutting through the silence of the old Victorian house. Elias sat in the kitchen nursing a lukewarm coffee, watching the grainy black and white feed of his daughter's nursery. Little Clara was fast asleep, a tiny bundle under the knitted blanket. Then, the audio crackled. It wasn't a cry. It was a soft, rhythmic scratching sound, like fingernails on dry wood. Elias leaned closer to the monitor. In the corner of the screen, just behind the crib, the closet door creaked open an inch. A pale, spindly hand far too long to be human slid out from the darkness. It didn't reach for Clara. Instead, it reached for the baby monitor camera and slowly tilted it upward, away from the crib, until it was staring directly into the lens. Elias froze. On the screen, a face began to emerge from the shadows of the closet. It had no eyes, just hollowed-out pits, and a mouth stretched into a permanent, jagged grin. The creature didn't move. It just stared into the camera, knowing Elias was watching. Suddenly, the audio on the monitor cut out. The screen went black. Elias scrambled out of his chair, his heart hammering against his ribs like a trapped bird. He sprinted down the hallway, lunged up the stairs, and threw open the nursery door. "Clara!" he gasped. The room was silent. Moonlight filtered through the curtains. Clara was gone. The crib was empty, the blanket neatly folded. He spun around to check the closet, but it was shut tight. Then he heard it. A soft, familiar crackle. He looked down at the baby monitor receiver still clutched in his hand. The screen flickered back to life. The camera was now pointed at the kitchen where he had just been sitting. On the screen, he saw himself for something that looked exactly like him sitting at the kitchen table, holding a lukewarm cup of coffee. And tucked into the fake Elias's lap, Clara was sleeping soundly. The thing on the screen looked up at the kitchen camera, winked, and placed a long spindly finger